Ladies and gentlemen, RYK here, reporting for FTW Premier Promo League, and this is War Game! That's right, for the first time ever, we will have two of these namesake matches featured into this monumental super show, as well as 4 additional highly competitive top-tier promo contests. Today, we will see who gets the advantage of a tag team. We will see the second match of our Race to 3 series. We will have an open challenge for the Turbulence Championship, and as well, our first qualifier for the Platinum Guarantee. Let us waste no time. It is War Games tonight, and right now, we go to our first matchup. As the Lifeblood takes on Era of Reality, it's War Games.
To set the tone for everybody at home, for everybody that happens to be in the front row. What you are about to bear witness to is an absolute slaughter, decimation, annihilation of what's left of Lifeblood, who happen to be on their last legs. Grime, you don't have nothing in your arsenal that could stop me or the Era of Reality, because you saw what I did to Logan Wade, right? Even worse is going to happen to you, because this is War Games match, and I'm bringing this with me. Because unfortunately, people out there still love you. People out there still have hope. Unfortunately, we have to be the ones to take that hope, dreams, dash it into millions and millions of pieces. That is going to be the broken bones of Lifeblood and Grimes. This is over.
Tonight, this is where the Lifeblood shuts the entire ERO up.
Oh, Grimes. Don't mind if I get an early start. FTW, when are you gonna get it? Yo, Vag, give me something I can tie this jackass up with. Yeah. Extension cord, it'll work. Yeah. Tie your dumb ass up. You never mattered, Grimes. You husky Harris looking son of a bitch. And who the hell is ERO? It's EOR, you illiterate bastard. Time to watch a real promo artist. Oh, Grimes, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. It was already bad enough that you couldn't handle the fury of the young gun as he came and shot you down. Leading up to War Games, man, you was talking all that tough talk. How you're gonna take every last member of Era Reality and crush us underneath your fist. But when it came to put the work into motion, looked like you lost your stroke. Oh, so disappointing you were, Grimes, but that doesn't surprise me. See, an old rusty tin man like you that was sitting on the sideline has no business in the lion's dens with this pack of lions that I'll call EOR. And just like you and Logan Wade, your boys, the Lifeblood, Briggy, and still did you no favors bringing you two old rusted broke back mountain bitches out of retirement thinking y'all were gonna make a difference. No worry, Logan Wade. By the time you get into this cage, I'll hit you from the front. No sneak attacks with this chair. But until then, here you go, Grimes.
Come on, God, save him. Save your boys. Save Lifeblood. Save Logan. Save Grimes. Save them all from us. Come on, God. Why don't you pray for him? Give him up your offerings. Come on.
Watch out, Bag. I'm coming back. Come on, Logan Wade. Get your damn hillbilly ass in this cage.
You know, the only chance you have of winning this is if you come right now. Come on. Come right now. Hit me, sneak behind me. Hit me in the back of the head. Hit me from behind like the bitch-ass coward you are. Come on, let's go. Let's get it over with. I didn't think you wanted to do that.
Your hillbilly ass must be hard of hearing. I told you, I'm not going to snake you from the back. Young Gun, green light. Logan Wade. Open up your eyes. Hello. Oh, man. What a predicament you find yourself in, Logan Wade. See, you thought you were going to be superhero. You were going to save the day for the Lifeblood. You are sadly mistaken. It's already bad enough that you, of all people, the actual professional wrestler, can't cut a damn promo worth of shit. And you came in our house and flapped your gums like you were the top shit. You fake Arn Anderson great value son of a bitch. No, you more a Matt Bloom looking bastard. You Tensei ass looking bastard. Hip hop hippo son of a bitch. Well, choo-choo, the EOR train has ran over you time and time again. What vagabonding to you won't even matter or compare to what next is about to happen.
Oh man, the hype, the excitement, the chills going down my back right now. But hold on, Wallace, Vag, y'all ain't leaving enough for me. You see, in the middle of this structure, in the middle of these two cages, there's only one top faction left. You see, Grimes, you see, Logan, there's not enough fighting you two motherfuckers to keep up. You see, y'all motherfuckers can't do this the way that we do this. Inside of War Games, we are the #1 faction. We are the most cohesive. You see, Logan Wade, I didn't have the pleasure of taking you on in our qualifying matches, but you will know what happened if I would have took you on. L. Grimes, we faced off. You know what happens when you face the young gun? You get taken down. And the man that I'm waiting for to hit the cage next, Jay Briggy. Now, Briggy, we've already had our one-on-one tussle over in WGP, and you've seen the results of that. So what do you think is going to be the outcome here? You sit here and you're saying that you're going to come in and whoop our asses. You're going to beat us. You're going to do this, 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 and this. But whole time, it ain't equating to shit. You see, ever of reality are the type of men that matches up their words with their actions. So we said, we're going to take you out. What did we do? Take you out. Now, you're locked inside of this cage with 3 animals. And Grimes and Logan Wade, it ain't shit that you can do about it. Except take this motherfucking ass whooping. Hey, Vagabond, handle these fools.
I told you, this was your worst case scenario, Logan and Grimes. Where is your God now? Beg for him. He will save you. Plead for him.
Nah, it's really time to end this shit. Sorry, Grimes. Sorry, Logan. No worries. Your boy's Briggy and Steel. Be joining you soon.
Here we are again, the young gun. Everyone already knows he's young, he's dumb, and he's full of shit. He's full of shit, and we already know that. And yeah, young gun, you may have got the best of me, and you may have beat me over there in WGP. But in doing so, you proved everything that I said in the ring that night true. Everything I said, you made come true. Because beating me is going to put you on that level of superstardom that winning the title never could have. And to beat me, you had to come out here and pull the best promo, and the only promo that you have ever done that's been worth the shit out of your ass just to win that match. You had to up your game so much just to beat me. So all you did was prove me right that you needed me, how much I mean to this business and this industry, young gun. Because let's be honest, the reality of the situation is out of the 4 of you got in that group, you were by far the worst. You are the lowest on the totem pole of the EOR. Because the rest of them, they come out there with the smooth talking and the hard hitting. And you just come out here, this big dumbass son of a bitch with a loud mouth who starts unnecessary shit for no damn reason. And then the rest of the EOR saying that you are the lifeline of the FTW, that you thrive here, that you are the top dogs here in FTW. And that may be true, but this is the only fucking place that you 4 will ever thrive in. FTW, fairy tale wrestling. Because that's all you storytellers do is come out here and tell a bunch of stories. Because let's be honest, you 4 are so full of shit that you could come out here and tell stories for hours. But you see, me and the rest of the Lifeblood, we're not out here to tell stories. We're not out here to bring you a shit ton of creativity. We're out here to get in the middle of that ring, punch you square in your mouth, make you bleed your own blood, and dominate the opposition. That's what we are about. And Mr. Wallace, you want to come out here and say that all I've done is say the same thing, and I'm like a broken record these last couple months. But what about you? Every one of your promos for the last month or so has just been the EOR equals the EOD, the end of days. And then you guys are the lifeline, and you're the best, and you're the bearers of the FTW, and all that horse shit. And that you don't need titles to validate who you are. Titles don't make the EOR. But you know who says shit like that? People who can't win and hold on to fucking titles. As you have proved time and time again, Mr. Wallace. As you have had opportunities in every federation you have been in, Revolution, WGP, FTW, all around the fucking world, and you don't have a title to show for it. You know why? Because you are like the Jim fucking Kelly of the promo world. You get to that big game, it doesn't matter how many times you make it. You can't get the job done. Because you 4 insignificant cunt little fucks mean nothing to this promo world, to this wrestling business, like me and the rest of the Lifeblood does. Half the people don't even know who you guys are when you're standing on your own, but you say my name or Steele's name in any other federation you've ever been in, everyone knows who the fuck you're talking about. Everybody knows the legend behind the Lifeblood. But you 4 are nothing. Unless you 4 are standing together as the EOR, the EOR shows up separately in any other place. You are DOA. You are dead on arrival because everyone knows you ain't worth shit.
Ladies and gentlemen of the FTW promo universe, understand that what you see is the end game. You see, I'm the last to walk into War Games, and I'm going against every member of the Lifeblood. They're going to be in War Games, all except Steel. And a lot of people think that coming in last makes him dangerous because he's going to be fresh, but FTW, don't you remember the press conference, the parlay? Don't you remember that after the press conference, Steel went with me to my skybox and we watched the matches, and we talked. And now, maybe I'm not the one who needs to worry about Steel when he comes into that cage. Maybe the Lifeblood needs to worry about Steel, because think about it. You got Briggy, who is tapped out. You got a guy who went hard for a number of months, a number of years in this game, and now he's tapped out. He got no new material. He has nothing that he can really work with here because he has done everything. All it is now is replaying his greatest hits. And then you got, Logan. I didn't even know who Logan was. He's the guy who carries the bags for the Lifeblood. You know what happens to him? He gets beat down. That is his purpose. He is the guy that walks in, he gets beat up, and other people step over him, and that's going to be no different. You see, the Era of Reality is going to beat him up. And then we got Grimes. Grimes sound like a dude from The Simpsons who had every terrible thing happen to him. And you know what, Grimes? When you step into War Games, every terrible thing is going to happen to you. Because the Era of Reality is a unit. You guys keep throwing members together, calling yourselves the Lifeblood. Well, the Lifeblood is going to spill. We're going to hurt you. You will not be the same. And Briggy, you're going to be looking forward to that retirement, because I'm going to make you earn it. I'm going to make you feel pain that you have not felt before. I'm going to make you feel suffering that you are not yet prepared for. When that bell rings, that cage lifts up, the sigh of relief that you get to see another day, oh, that is going to feel better than any victory you had during your promo career, any victory you had during your time as a competitor. That sense of relief that the beating is over. Grimes, watch The Simpsons. You see what happens to Frank Grimes at the end. Spoiler alert, he dies. And you won't die, but it's going to be amazing what you can live through. And finally, Logan, let's see how many bags you carry with a broken freaking neck.
Now it's time to take you damn hillbilly heathens back to your maker. Mad King, tell them what their fate is.
Because the Era of Reality brings the end of days. EOR equals EOD.
EOR equals EOD. The end of your days.
Oh, I've sat in the back and I've listened to all the bullshit that's been said. I've listened as the vile, venomous words have been spewed, waiting and watching as all the hate has been brewed. And now tonight, each and every one of your fates has been sealed, because I finally get to pass judgment on each and every one of you Charlie Brown-looking sons of bitches. So let's dive right into the heart of the matter, shall we? Because this all started because of your insecurities, your ratchet-ass female ego, young gun. You came out here running your mouth, bumping your gums, talking about you were overlooked, you were underappreciated. Bitch, please, it's hard to overlook a walking cigarello shitting out of his mouth constantly. Look at the pain and the grief that you have caused with your actions. You know, I thought the Lifeblood was drawn here, because we needed to stop the virus. But I see now that you are the true cancer, the real skid mark on the panties of FTW. You are the very epitome of the new generation. A whiny little fuckboy, an entitled little snowflake that wants reparations and compensations for transgressions against ghosts from ages ago, when you can't even be bothered to uphold what they stood for, honor their values. You see, in all reality, in all actuality, you've done nothing but tarnish everything that Mr. Wallace and the EOR have built, pulling down their wall, brick by brick. But it's okay. Tonight is going to be self-evident of what really is justice. You see, you all, each and every one of you, got your pound of flesh from me. So tonight, I will get my pound of flesh from each and every one of you. So it is written in the book of law. And I can't lie, I want. Because this isn't what I wanted. This isn't what the Lifeblood wanted. In fact, in all honesty, it hurts me to do this, Mad King, because I know deep down in your heart, this isn't what you wanted either. That little sit-down of ours, it was proof. It was evidence that there was a better way. But I get it. At the end of the day, they're your boys, and you've got to have their back. But it was up to you to guide them, to enlighten them and teach them that there was a better way, to show them the true path of the world. But you failed them. Your own inability to guide them has brought us to this point. And now, because of that fact, I am a teacher here today. And the lesson is pain. Not just physical pain, but mental and emotional pain as well. Because now you will all be forced to witness as I eviscerate your brethren and I decimate the entirety of the legacy that you've worked so hard for, that you've built brick by brick. And you have nobody else to blame but yourself. And it's a shame. It's a damn shame. Because poor vagabond, you came to the EOR. You came to the era of reality looking for guidance, for support, looking to learn the necessary skills needed to grow into a franchise, an icon in this industry. And instead, all you've received, all you've been given by them is conflict and grief and strife and struggle. They've convinced you to bear the burdens of another man's anger and jealousy and insecurities on your shoulders, weighting you down. They've convinced you to spill blood in the name of EOR. They've convinced you to step into this cage here tonight, all in the name of loyalty. And you weren't even loyal to the right damn man. All you've proven is that you are nothing more than a puppet, a tool being wielded by the young gun. Because make no mistake, the voice you should have been listening to, the voice you should have all been following, was that of Mr. Wallace. He was the only reason why the EOR had achieved such greatness. He sees the vision that the Lifeblood was born upon. And you allowed it to happen. You're just as much to blame, Wallace. You stood by and did nothing, absolutely nothing, like a coward as the young gun. Questioned your authority, usurped your throne, and led your brothers into an unwinnable war here tonight. And make no bones about it, that's exactly what this is, an unwinnable war. You see, after all is said and done, trust and believe, after all the blood is spilled, after the smoke clears and the dust settles, no matter who walks out, nothing will change. Nothing will change, because that is the way of the world. That is, unless someone stands up and shows the world a better way, a new way, the true way. So I have accepted that fact. So right here and now, Wallace, I kneel and I say to you, end me, end it. So says the Lifeblood.
See, Brother Steele, I'm going to save you the fate that I have in store for the other three. Because I've always had much respect for you, and was you that first stood up in FTW and gave me a challenge, and I've respected you ever since. Long live the Lifeblood, but not in the house that EOR built. Respect, Brother Steele. EOR equals EOD.
Your winners, Era of Reality. Folks, from the beginning of this skirmish, EOR set out to dismantle the Lifeblood, and that tactic proved successful, as the FTW Originals Era of Reality have fended off the intruding Lifeblood and reigned supreme on their home turf. Ladies and gentlemen, last week at Saturday Night Turbulence, we featured our very first contest of the Race to 3 series, featuring Austin Wyld, Corbin Hyde, and Johnny Lonewolf. Unfortunately, due to injuries suffered last week, Corbin Hyde will not be able to compete in tonight's event. As we can best tell, he is still in the series, but will be at a serious disadvantage having not participated in tonight's contest. We take you now to Johnny Lonewolf versus Austin Wyld in the second match of our FTW Race to 3 series.
This war of words, best of 3 series, has now been made a one-on-one match. Sorry to Corbin Hyde, I wish you better, and I hope you heal fast. But as for right now, let's address the task at hand. Mr. Lonewolf Johnny, you come out here every single week that you are competing, and you say how you are the toughest son of a bitch around. You say how you're the greatest person in this company. But you fail to prove that. Every week you come out here, you say something, and you don't do it. So now here's the question I have for you. Are you going to do what you say you're going to do? Are you going to finally do it? Are you going to beat Austin Wyld? I don't think you can. You know what? I'm going to give you 5 minutes to answer my question. I'm going to give you this moment, this spotlight you need in order to be relevant in FTW. And if you fail to impress me, if you fail to impress the FTW, no one's going to respect you. No one is going to allow you to be a great star. No one's going to want to see you shine. No one's going to want to see you do anything in this business. I'm not going to fall to some Neanderthal looking son of a bitch who can't even properize his words. This is my game, not yours. You're failing. You are a pawn in my chess game, and I am the king. And I'm gonna run straight through you like a freight train. I don't really care what happens. I'm taking that win once again. And then I will be crowned the #1 contender for the Turbulence Championship. Whether you like it or not. Because I fought for that bitch. And I'll fight for it again. Unlike you, Johnny, I am a winner. Unlike you, I have faced the biggest sons of bitches around. And at the end of the night, I'm gonna be the one to beat your ass again.
Saturday Night Turbulence. Last week, I was this close of winning. But no, Austin Wyld had to have won. But now, this week, it's no longer a triple threat. Because my brother, my partner, Corbin Hyde, is in the goddamn hospital with an injury. You see, Austin Wyld, it's only you and I. There's no distractions. You think you were smart last week, huh? But now, my focus is mainly on you and the race to 3. You already got the first win, but this time it's gonna be my turn to get the first of my wins, and I'm gonna get all 3 wins, whether you like it or not. You think that we weren't around, you thought that we weren't gonna show up because you didn't hear shit from us, but this week I haven't heard from you. See, your little cockiness isn't gonna get you far in this business, because eventually somebody's gonna knock you down. Your little ego, I'm gonna knock it a few pegs, so that way you know exactly how it feels to be on my level. I haven't won one single goddamn motherfucking match since I've been here. And it feels like no one wants me to succeed in this goddamn forgiven place. But guess what, Austin Wyld? You and I are gonna show everybody here at FTW that the Lonewolf Johnny gets what he deserves. And if that means opening you up in that 20 by 20 ring, and so be it. Because I'm sick and tired of being overlooked by the management, by anybody and everybody in its goddamn locker room. You see, Austin, you are not God. You will never be God. You aren't even the best of the best. But you see, you may think that in your head. You may be holding somebody's pocket, and it's the reason why you get the wins that you get, because, oh wait, I'm sorry, you're also annoying. Every fucking week, we hear you fucking bitch, every fucking week. Do you hear me fucking complain? Hell no. But now, it's time to shut up or put up. And I'm willing to put up a fight to get where I am. So Austin Wyld, I hope you're ready for the ride of your life. I hope you understand that the built up anger that I have is going to be worse, 10 times worse than it was last week. You see, the fact that I was this close, this goddamn close, of winning, and it just passed me by. How do you think that makes me feel? Knowing that an arrogant little weasel got the win. I'm gonna get my revenge, whether you like it or not. You thought you could teach us a lesson, but the lesson is not taught, because myself, are just gonna teach you a lesson, Austin Wyld, that you will not forget. And that lesson is to never underestimate your opponents. Stop being so goddamn cocky and annoying, thinking you are a god. You see, when we get the 3s, we are gonna get a shot at Turbulence Championship, which I have been trying to bust my ass day in and day out, and yet I keep getting overlooked. See you soon, bitch.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the perennial underdog, Johnny Lonewolf, able to secure the victory tonight and tie the Race to 3 series at 1 win each for he and Austin Wyld. Surely when Corbin Hyde gets back into action, he must be considering the uphill battle he has to get back into this race. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to introduce you to an ad for one of our partners' promotions, Premier Events, coming up on March 26th as PPA presents Day Before Legacy. You can check out that show on the Promo Performance Alliance Facebook page.
This is my legacy. This is my legacy. There's no guarantee, it's not up to.
In recent weeks, FTW has witnessed several disagreements and skirmishes between American Nightmare and Winthrop Percy Alexander IV. Ironically, this duo has decided to form a tag team, and tonight's encounter will decide who is in control. We bring you now to American Nightmare versus Winthrop Percy Alexander IV for control of Death Nightmare.
Welcome back to FTW Turbulence. I'm your American Nightmare. I am coming after you, Death Wire. What I did to you, act. Witness coming, the witcher is warning. I beat your ass, man. No, I coming after you. I will smash you. I will end you to where. But before we start this fashion, we have beat your ass. I'll be aware of the devil nightmares. But you are afraid to step in away with me tomorrow, coming week, we will show you who I am. I make a nightmare. I mean, I'm in the car, means I'm driving to the factory, just a McDonald's, a birthday, just a food, and to eat. May I face you, may I will. The major nightmare is coming for anyone in the weed to start with you and anyone else. Because I am the legend terror. I'll put anyone to RTO. I'll put you in the hard 4. I'll put you in the car, and I'll drive you over your dead body, and I will defeat you and where you started. So I'll be aware of this fashion coming up in the future, the FTW Promo Weed. Watch this up, man. I'll come in after you.
American Nightmare. The only reason that you beat me is because you soaked your gloves in chloroform to beat me. That is the only reason. I now seek vengeance against you.
Chloroform? Don't you normally use chloroform on a date? A date?
American Nightmare, I will annihilate you. I will slaughter you. I am the leader of our faction, American Death.
American Nightmare, I hope you understand. Every single person has skeletons in their closet. Some are more dangerous than others.
American Nightmare, after I annihilate you, and you acknowledge me, I'm going to drag your lifeless carcass to Chipotle for dinner.
I agree with you there. Chipotle sounds fucking delicious. I love Chipotle.
American Nightmare, the true question is American Death big enough for two sick, sadistic bastards? Guess we'll find out. Real soon.
Nothing personal, American Nightmare, but I see Death Rider as a leader. Someone that people would follow. Someone that people would model themselves after. You, not so much. You're more of a follower. Death Rider, definitely leadership material. I mean, I wouldn't follow the guy, but you two's kind of a little left of center out there. A little loose cannon-ish.
Your winner, win for Percy Alexander IV. There you have it, folks. WPA in charge of the new tag team. What happens under his leadership remains anybody's guess. We're going to take a quick time out at this time to show you one of the upcoming shows of one of our partner promotions. Be sure to check out HSP's Blarney Brawl, happening on Thursday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. You can see them over at Heart and Soul Promotions. As we transition into the back half of our show, we get our very first qualifying match for the FTW Platinum Guarantee. What is the Platinum Guarantee? Simply put, it is a title match on demand for the bearer. And the Platinum Guarantee matchup is set to be the main event of FTW Mania Night 1 coming up in April. But right now, let's get qualifying. It's triple threat action as Bojack Grizz takes on the Zodiac, takes on the Purge.
Yo, it's me, it's CPG.
Chosen one is dead. I am the Zodiac.
Ladies and gentlemen, bow down, because it is a long-awaited return of the Zodiac. Refreshed, re-energized, I'm back to claim more and more victims. I've come back into a feud, so it seems. I'm disrupting everything that's right, everything that's wrong with the PPL. You see, I'm coming back. I'm facing two guys that have a problem with each other and don't have a problem with the Zodiac. Well, not here anyway. You see, a long time ago, the Chosen One was in a different organization, and he faced Bojack Grizz, and he got fucked sideways out of that match because his friend ran the company, because his friends wanted him to win. It was nothing about talent, it was nothing about desire, it was about who you knew, where you were. Well, bitch, this time you're on my fucking turf. You have come to the home of the Zodiac on the day where the Zodiac is back and better than ever. So how many times you gonna call me a fucker? How many times you gonna swear me in and out of hell? How many times you gonna call me a bitch? How many times are you gonna make fun about the Irish accent, the ginger hair, Haywood, whatever? Bring it. Because at the end of the day, I look like a human being. I don't look like an alcoholic homeless man who sits on the corner with no front teeth. And as for the purge, you see, anyone stupid enough to bother themselves with Bojack Grizz is just stupid, in all fairness. Now sit there and pretend to be a hit just like the movie. Call yourself the Purge to get, well, so people won't have a look at you. Think you're interesting. Think that, you might be the next best thing like the Purge was to the horror film industry. When in reality, we all look at you and just see a poor man's Gangrel. I'm warning you. If you know what's good for you, you stay the fuck out of my way. Because the Zodiac is back to claim. He's back to take names. He's back to claim victims. And if he doesn't, well, let's just say the Zealot won't be very happy. The Zodiac will prevail. The Zodiac is out.
Some of those things everybody knows is true. But you got a couple things. Just by mentioning my name. Just by uttering the word Bojack Grizz. Ladies and gentlemen of FTW, how's it been? How have you guys been doing? How's she been hanging, guys? It's the standard Bojack Grizz, and I'm not gonna waste any of my time and any more of your time. I'm gonna get right down to the nitty gritty right now. Zodiac. Where you been, man? Everybody's been wondering, where's Zodiac? Where's Zodiac? When's the return of... Nah, man. I'm fucking lying. I couldn't even get through that with I couldn't even get through that with a straight face, bro. Nobody gives a shit that you've been gone, Zodiac. Nobody's been talking about you. Nobody's been awaiting your return. This isn't a grand entrance. This isn't your big return where you're gonna whoop everybody's ass and take all the gold. Nah, that was then, before I came here. And now, you're right, we have a past. But that past has been nothing but me spanking the ever-loving shit out of you everywhere we go. What happened last time we met, Zodiac? What happened last time in the little land of RWPWF? What happened? I beat you so fucking bad, you left, and then you blamed it on other shit. Now I don't want to sit here and listen to all the excuses and all the bullshit. I could put my work in if I was having the most trouble on the worst day, on the worst month of the worst year of my sorry life, and still be better than you. So the excuses fall on deaf ears, Zodiac. I've been a thorn in your side since the day we met, and I'm not gonna stop anytime soon. The platinum guarantee belongs to yours truly. In the standard, BoJack Grizz. You might as well just dip me in fucking platinum and put me on the hood of a fucking Bentley, because your boy is as good as money. And you're as good as gone, Zodiac. Now enough of you. Let's talk about the Purge. The Purge. The king of sauerkraut himself. The fartin' farfanugan motherfucker himself. The Purge. The leader of the culture. I've never seen such a sloppier group of unprofessional, unkept, undriven, unmotivated people in my life. Talk about the blind, leading the blind, leading the blind. You guys don't know who's got whose head up whose ass, who's shitting, and who's doing what. Y'all look like the human fucking German version of the centipede, man. And I don't know whether to make heads or tails of it. If you guys don't know what's going on over there, how the fuck are we supposed to know what's going on over there? This isn't even fair, man. They booked me against two of the worst people that they could have possibly booked me against. And now I'm stuck here making this look good. And I'm sick and tired of it. Because quite frankly, you guys are here and the standard is up here. And it's high time that people above, people in management, people that write the card, people that want to make this show a good show, need to wake the fuck up, peel the fucking wool over their eyes, quit the fucking cronyism, and acknowledge the best they fucking have. And that is the standard. BoJack Grizz. This outcome is the same as every other outcome that I am involved in. 1, 2, 3. Standard for the win. Now if anybody thinks that this is going to go any different, fuck around and find out. Some of those things everybody knows is true. But you got a couple things. Up a notch just by mentioning my name, just by uttering the word BoJack Grizz.
Cute. How cute is that? I'm in the triple threat match with two of the biggest clowns and the most hated clown in the promo universe. BoJack Grizz. How dare you? How dare you gonna cross the paths with the culture? How dare you to step up me as the leader of Pack, as the leader for a bright future for these talents. How dare you? I mean, it's glad that you have the two pussies from the tank stop on your side, but here is the problem after all. It's still 4-3 advantage. For us, not for you. See, Bojack, you might be as the standard on this promo universe. You might be in that. But look, here is the thing after all. You're not even standard after all. What is standard for you? It's the fact that losing against Steven is the standard? Maybe could be. Until next time to X Factor. No, I'm just kidding. And then we've got Zodiac? Who the fuck are you? Nobody cares about your return. Zodiac? That sounds like a bad Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm sorry, who the fuck are you? I don't care about it. Because look, there is one huge mistake that you two ass-punks can make. And that is, do not cross the line with the culture. And I'm gonna tell you exactly one simple solution why you shouldn't mess with the culture. In the end, you can end like just Rick, beaten up by my wolf pack. I mean, we just came with a statement here that we want to change the culture in FTW. And what we've done, we changed the culture. We brought chaos in it. I mean, this place needs to have some chaos. Even when it's War Games tonight. But I mean, this is for an opportunity for some sort of money in the bank briefcase, which is, by the way, in the PPA universe, the fire in the bank briefcase, but we are not on PPA. Oh, speaking of, Bojack, when you are in the PPA, I mean, yeah, you retired there. Because you left your balls in the middle of the square circle. You said you have nothing more to prove. You have nothing more to prove because you just couldn't get the job done. And I mean seriously, you were being the first tag team champion in the PPA. You dominated the tag team division. And look at you now. I mean, it's just very simple. AJ Storm benefits your career. Without him, you would be nothing more than a lackluster talent. And Zodiac, I don't forget about you. Oh wait. I do already forget about you. Because here is the thing after all. We don't know who the fuck are you. But I don't waste my time anymore here. I got certain more things to do with my culture. But as soon as I'm qualified to FTW Mania, I will go on, win the briefcase and become the future World Heavyweight Champion. I am the Purge, and I'm gonna change the culture.
Your winner, Bojack Red. we have our first qualifier, and what a dangerous thought it is. Picturing Bojack Grizz able to call out for a championship whenever he feels like he is ready. Speaking of championships, we're going to bring you now to FTW Turbulence Champion Big Sweet, who's ready to lay out an open challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends, fans, and family of the FTW, I am your Turbulence Champion, the big man, Big Sweet. But this time, I don't come alone. I bring this beautiful, beautiful piece of jewelry for my shoulder, if you will. And it looks nice where it is. And I just proved in my second straight successful title defense against DB Greatness that it will stay there for as long as I choose it to. But with that being said, I must say, all due respect to you, DB, you stepped up, you showed out, and we put on one hell of a match. But I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass or these people's ass. I'm not here just to show off this beautiful new title I have sitting on my shoulder. I am here because I did the management's job better than they did when I issued the first annual Big Sweet Open Challenge. So here today, I'm going to do the exact same thing. But this time, I just don't speak to everybody in our locker room. I don't care who it is. It could be FTW. It could be WGP. It could be Revolution. It could be HSP. I don't care. If you think you have what it takes to come at the big man and to take what he wants, I'm going to get ready. You meet me down in the ring. Hopefully I'll see somebody soon.
America's most wanted.
White boy, yeah, he'll drink your whole bottle, spin you like a top, but it just won't wobble, baby. White boy, they say, white boy, that's why they call me a crazy ass white boy. Crazy country cracker, white
boy. Big Sweet. Oh, I'm sorry. Was you expecting somebody else? Was you expecting one of these other jackasses to come out here and accept your open challenge? Well, not today, Big Sweet. Today, it's you and me. Because I accept.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Heathen arriving to the building. He is ready to go now. I've received word. Yes, this is official right now for the FTW Turbulence Championship. Big Sweet versus Heathen. You get to see it right in front of you.
Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's the Heathen. It's the Heathen, everybody. Jeffrey, did you hear that? Did you see that? The Heathen came out here and he accepted my open challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, for real, are you seeing this? It's the Heathen. My mind is just blown because I had no idea the top star from the top fed and all of the promo universe even knew who I was, let alone what humble little old me by coming out here and accepting my open challenge for this Turbulence title. I quite frankly, I am honored and I'm frightened. I am frightened because now I have no idea what I'm going to do. I've got my ass into something and he's going to take my... Oh my God. I'm just going to put a finger in my ass and stop that shit because I'm not buying it, just like I know none of you are buying it. Let's get this party started, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, me and the Heathen, we know each other very well. Matter of fact, we got our start in the exact same place. I was a little ahead of him. So I was there the day he walked through those doors. And I will tell you right here and now the same thing I told anybody that would listen to me. This kid has it. This kid has potential. What a poisonous word that is. But he had it. I said he was going to be champion someday. But something happened at that time, the lone heathen on his way to greatness. People got in his ear. They were running their man pleasers. They were patting him on the back. They were blowing smoke up his ass way before he was ready to handle that kind of smoke. And because of that, he skipped it. And he went right into being the loudmouth, egotistical, arrogant son of a bitch that we all know today. You know, a funny story real quick. Me and the heathen had one encounter the entire year we were in that place together. And oddly enough, it was because of an open challenge, just like today. Heathen put one out, I accepted. I guess some of the other talent felt I was bullying the new guy. They got in, my brother got involved. We took care of that shit real quick. But soon after that, me and Heathen departed that way. We started a search for a new home. I eventually settled down in the WGP and Revolution, and I rose to great success. I main evented card after card after card. I won title after title after title. I ascended to heights that very few could ever hope to reach. Now, granted, I didn't keep track of the heathen, probably like he did of me, but I heard, you know, he, shucky, shucky, quack, quack, shot out a couple of farm animals, won a couple of matches, won a few titles, and for that, I applaud you. Your success, sir. But here's the difference, Heathen. While you were out playing on Old MacDonald Had a Farm's house, I was sitting on the top of a mountain with kings, with legends, with people that will go down on Mount Rushmore of this business. And granted, some of them beat me, but I beat some of them. You are still sitting at base camp of mountains I have sat on top of. And I'm going to tell you, I don't think you're there yet. I still see it though. I see it in you. I see your potential. I see your desire, your want, your will, but you still have a nasty ass attitude. You need an attitude adjustment. And you so luckily happen to step into the right man's house. Because not only am I going to show you exactly where you stand in my world, I'm going to take my size 15 Adidas, I'm going to stick it straight up your ass, and I'm going to send you packing back to the farm you came from. And maybe when you sit and you've contemplated for a little while what it means to be a promo artist, what it means to put out an elegantly well-worded promo where you don't have to say the word fuck 37 times, where you ain't gotta fucking swing a baseball bat around and scream it's showtime and call yourself the Heathen World Order, or unsuccessfully rip off 2 of my best friends and 4 different e-feds. When you've gotten all that back, when you've learned all of that, you come back here and you climb back up to the top of my mountain, because I'm going to be waiting for you. On that day, I want the guy with the potential I saw. I want the guy that I said was going to be it, was going to be the next champion. I want you to come and take this from me. But until that day comes, I'm the big man, Big Sweet. I'm your reigning, defending Turbulence champion. And that doesn't change today. So pick yourself up off the floor and get the hell out of my ring.
Ladies and gentlemen of FTW, I am the Heathen, and tonight you're going to see a different side of my promo style. Big Sweet, if you don't follow my career as well as I'd hoped you would have, I'm in the process of making my name known all over the promo world, but we will get to that shortly. It's time for me
to tell a story. Because with you, Big Sweet, you are one of the best storytellers in the promo world, and I cannot take that away from you, none. Cannot take it away from you, period. So tonight I can only do my best to tell a better story than you by telling my own. When I came into the promo world a year ago, you were just becoming one of the greats in the business, along with Ricka Wildly, with the Anarchies, with the Landfills, with the... There's so many names. You were up there, right there with them. And I strived when I started to be just like the top stars in promo world. I took my time. I went to other places. I went to the best of promo feds. I've been to the worst of promo feds, trying to adapt and evolve my craft to match these styles such as yours. And I've come to the point now to where I have watched you over my time here, and I have slowly watched as you've evolved into almost a god status, and I can only hope to match your status at one point. The only problem is you have been here longer than me, which means your time is coming to a close as mine is just hitting its prime. So with all of that notwithstanding, the Heathen has busted his ass everywhere in the promo world. In FTW, I have been to WGP, I have been to HSP, I have been to PPA, I have been everywhere, perfecting my craft to one day prove that I am the promo artist, that I come on screen every time and promote myself to be, and to only one day hope to reach the status that you have achieved. I know you have expected me to come out here, throw these, scream, holler, raise hell. That's not the case tonight. Tonight is only a story. And tonight the story ends with me coming out as your new FTW Turbulence Champion and finally getting the chance to showcase my abilities as a champion promo artist in FTW. What's next for the Heathen after this, Big Sweet? Only time will tell. But tonight I shut this chapter between you and I. It finally comes to a close. And with that, good sir, the only thing that I have left to say, I have all the respect in the world for you. Tonight, you have earned every inch of my respect. But in true Heathen fashion, I must leave it with this final quote. Night, night, bitch.
Your winner, Big Sweet! By the skin of his teeth, the narrowest of margins, 1 single point, Big Sweet retains the Turbulence Championship, and the Heathen continues to prove that he is a fierce competitor in any situation he comes into. At this time, folks, we want to start hyping our next super show. It is the 2-night spectacular FTW Mania, happening April 9th and 10th. Check it out on both our YouTube and Facebook pages and get the first look right here. FTW Mania promises to be 2 nights of absolutely spectacular action, but before we get there, we have to finish where we are here, and it is time for our main event, our second War Games match, as the Elite Alliance takes on Last Fan Standing. Over the weeks and months, this rivalry has been brewing, and during our Turbulence episodes, Elite Alliance achieved the advantage. They will be led into battle by chaos. Here it is, the grand finale, the War Games match between Last Fan Standing and the Elite Alliance.
War Games! LFS, this night will go down in history as the last night LFS ever spoke a word again. It's gonna be a bloodbath. It's gonna be a decimation. Hodgson slices each one of you boys. It makes a streak of blood all over the ring so your mommies can find you. See, I plan on tearing flesh. I plan on ripping scalps. In Hollywood Haywood, that bald head is gonna shine with a crimson mask of bloodiness. There's no one here to save you, LFS. No one here that can hear your screams that'll come in and save you. Now, Tyler Woodward, get your ass in here so I can beat it down and you'll never be the same again, you little snot-nosed punk bitch!
Shit is personal for me. You all fucked up. You probably were expecting Hollywood to come out here first, but no. I wanted to make sure that Hodson's bitches got the beating for what they did to me. What they did to me was attack me after the match. But we all know what Hodson likes to do. He likes to come out here and spit the same bullshit. That's not awesome. That's fucking Hodson. But no, Hodge. It really isn't. This is Last Fan Standing's playground. This is fucking War Games. This is something sadistic. And I was born for war. The Young Buck was born for war. And this same shit, different promo bullshit is not going to work here, Hodson. Because you're a redneck inbred. You ain't got shit on me.
Short and sweet, ladies and gentlemen of FTW, this is Batty. This is one of my greatest friends, and well, you see, Batty's hungry for some blood, and LFS just so happens to be the target, and you can make like my shirt, and I'm your daddy, I'm your poppy. You see, after I get done smacking y'all in your fucking heads, your balding heads, mind you, sorry Haywood, you're already bald. After I beat you, batter you, absolutely drowned you in your own blood and spit and mucus, I'll make like this Louisville Slugger and drag your lifeless corpses across the grate of the War Games cage. I'm talking full-on scraping. I'm talking full-on beating, battering. I'm talking about full-on disformation of your face. You're all gonna need reconstructive surgeries to make sure that your faces get back to somewhat kind of normality, but it's not gonna work. Nothing you're gonna do is work. So you got lucky last time. With that being said, Hodgson, tell me how you feel.
Tyler Woodward, you like to call the Elite Alliance Hodgson bitches, huh? Well, that's not the case. You see, we're a team. We're united. after this match, you and LFS are gonna be Elite Alliance's bitches. Now get the fuck over here.
Now, Haywood, I'm not gonna spend too much time on you, because I have other folks that want to talk about you, my friend. No, I've got this third opponent that I'm not even gonna name because they're not even worth my time. They're worthless. They're a worthless piece of garbage. But oh, I will sure do anything to feed my poor baddie. And Kazza, you learned, in particular, not to mess with me. So now, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls, you're going to witness the murder of LFS. AJ Storm out.
Champ, I have been waiting for this dickhead to enter the cage. AJ, did you not want to get this beaten first? Or the most obvious option is that you've been sucking Hodson's dick so much that you allowed him to go first. Because AJ, we all know after the match at Winter Warning, when you attacked me, you were being your own man. You were being your own person when you attacked me. You see, Hodson might have enjoyed it. Hodson might have given you a pat on the back, a job well done. But deep down, AJ, we both know for a fucking fact he doesn't like it when his bitches get out of line. Sorry, champ, I'm done. Your turn.
You know, Tyler, I've waited long damn enough. You see, these two boys in the cage, right here, right now. You've had your fill of the fun, but it is my damn turn to wring their damn necks in one of the most brutal matches that's ever been conceived. No, back up, Tyler, I said I got it. Now, Chaos, what the hell are you even here for? I mean, let's face it, you were the last member picked to the team, weren't you? You got picked last, just like when you were in school, just like your whole life. You've never quite measured up to be good enough. So every little accomplishment that you fucking make, you gotta come out here and tell every damn body about it, because nobody notices you. You're like the fucking Eeyore of the damn promo universe. And Hacham, I've told you before, I've already beaten your ass when we faced off at Winter Warning. What makes you think surrounding ourselves with steel is gonna change it one damn bit?
Hi, LFS. If it isn't the face you're just all dying to not see tonight, the same face that gave you all the disadvantage leading into War Games. Hi, Young Buck. Nice to see you again. Hi, Zealots, Hollywood Haywood. Haywood and Young Buck, two guys that I've made a hobby lately at beating the absolute piss out of in EFEDs across the entire EFED universe. And those beatings do not end tonight in War Games, because I still have so much pent-up anger for these two pieces of shit. Young Buck, you need to do yourself a favor. Go back and watch the hype from your supposed fearless leader, Zealots, Hollywood Haywood, and see how much fear he actually has. He knew going into War Games, he was walking in at a huge disadvantage, not just because I beat you and gave my team the advantage, but because we have already exposed every single one of the members of your team, and we've shown him exactly how broken and crumbling the LFS is, and how ill-prepared any of you are for competing against anyone in the Elite Alliance. Every single one of you have fallen at some point or another to somebody in the Elite Alliance. And now it all comes to fruition as we take you all out, and we will reign supreme. Elite Alliance is taking over FTW.
Oh, Hollywood Haywood, how sweet it's gonna be when that undefeated streak comes to an end due to the Elite Alliance. Your loud mouth is gonna be shut real quick when I cut your face off, bitch!
It's my turn. Oh, Woody. Oh, Young Buck, get your ass over here. Come on. Get up. Get up. Oh, get up. Get your lifeless corpse off the ground. Yeah. Sweet dreams, Haywood. Sweet dreams.
No, Kazabi, I haven't forgot about you. You're just not important enough to remember. I tell you what, come a little closer. Come a little closer.
So I've already beat down the Young Buck. I've already stomped down the Zealots Hollywood Haywood. I've already dished out enough damage on the King of Dead style. But then Kazabi, I totally forgot about him. Just like everyone else does.
Now do you LFS fuckers understand? Elite Alliance ain't one to be fucked with. And after today, this shit is over. We done beat you too many fucking times to be wasting our time on pieces of shit like you. So, for all you motherfuckers out there, and kiss my ass, and next time you see me, you'll be 6 feet under, bitch.
Now, you see, I really want Knighton again. He's the only fucker that I respect out of that twathead group.
Whoa, Leon, you got it all wrong. They're called Hodgson's bitches, not the Elite Alliance.
Young Buck, shut the fuck up. This is my time. This is my time. This is my fucking say. Now, Chaos, is it? I don't know why you call yourself Chaos. There's nothing chaotic about you. You look like a little bitch. You look like Batman's fucking sidekick. Now, Flash ran away quicker than Tyler accepting Ezra Miller as the Flash. Because he was scared. We gave you an arse whooping before. And he knows there's an arse whooping coming again. And he doesn't want to be involved. Chaos, you picked the wrong fucking side of history, man.
And trust me, I'm not accepting that prick anytime fast.
Hold on a damn second, Tyler. You know, Chaos, it's so fitting that you would join the Elite Alliance, a bunch of guys that think they know how to be champions. And then there's AJ Storm, a guy who truly, when you stand next to, will do nothing but elevate you and make you look much better. See, you're not like me, Chaos. You don't know how to put a company on its back.
Yeah, new heights, that's all we do. We might have had some minor setbacks, like TJ retiring, but motherfucker, we are still here. Chaos, you got lucky against me once. Once! My record might not show it, but I'm always improving. Chaos, at least I wasn't a replacement.
Now, I'll let you in on a little secret. I was never meant to be a replacement for TJ. I was meant to come into the FTW, but my debut was pushed up because American Nightmare just isn't safe in the ring. So, I wasn't a replacement for Chaos. You were. And you are also replaceable. So, when we beat you again, do what your little friend Flash did and run away.
Boys, hold on. You mean to tell me that you had this plan all along? Why wasn't I informed?
Come on, Hollywood, it was supposed to be a surprise. Unlike that bullshit Hodgson and his bitches tried to pull on me 2 weeks ago. My educated guess is that Hodgson paid Chaos a lot of money to get the WGP World Champion to join him.
You know, Chaos, the last time I checked, in the land of wrestling geeks and pariahs, I beat you one-on-one. And as far as you, Hodgson, you used to be my friend. As a matter of fact, I gave you opportunity after opportunity to remain my friend. We could have ran FTW, me as the FTW champion, and you as my lackey. But you stabbed me in the back, just like you stabbed FTW in the back.
As a child, I was forced to go to church. I was forced to read the Bible cover to cover.
But one story always intrigued me the most. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. And I see a lot of similarities between the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse and the Elite Alliance. So let's go through them, shall we? Riding in on the white horse, Hyde's son, and his name is Death.
King of Dad style. I don't think we've ever met. I'm Hodgson. This is the Elite Alliance. And after today, you're gonna be the king of Crip style.
Yes. Very good, Brother Hodge. And on to the next horseman. Riding in on the red horse. Chaos. And his name was War.
Oh, and let's not forget about the king of, what is it, Dead Style? I'm gonna call you King of Dead Style because every single time I see you on screen, I just hope my computer goes dead. I hope my phone goes dead. If nothing else, the fans are dead because nobody gives a shit about anything you have to say because you're one of the most boring promo artists I've ever seen, and I've been competing for about 2.5 years. It's no wonder Knighton absolutely beat the shit out of you at the last events. You know what? I don't even have time to deal with someone like you. How about I turn you over to the guy that already beat your ass before? Knighton, go ahead and take over for me.
Oh yes, most intriguing. Brother Chaos. On to the third rider. Riding in on the white horse. AJ Storm. And his name was Pestilence.
Hey, Wood. Look at you. You're an embarrassment. You're nothing but a lackey. Your LFS members couldn't get the job done this time. You should be embarrassed. Cheers.
Oh, Mr. Storm, you've always had a way with words. But the last rider, riding in on the black horse, is myself. And my name was Famine. But you might be asking, Knighton, how are you Famine? I'm gonna starve last man standing of a victory. I'm gonna starve whoever the hell the other team is. They are not a priority to me. Our main focus is destroying last man standing, and we will do whatever it takes to ensure your utter demise. The Elite Alliance will stand tall. That is a guarantee. Riders, Los Gates.
LFS! You just got knocked the fuck out! It's your final resting place, motherfucker!
Now, I've had to nearly wait 15 minutes to get into this match, and it's quite fitting that I came out here last, because I'm the most dangerous motherfucker when I have to wait for a fight, because you know what happened when I faced Drummy. I'm an impatient man, and now this match turns into the last fan standing's favour.
Me and Callum are basically the same man when we're angry. Something you dickheads really could not handle.
Knighton, good to see you again, man. Good match we had. I will get you next time though, man. I'm looking forward to it.
We aren't here for a catch-up. God damn it, Leon. We're here to bash some damn heads into steel. We're here to destroy them.
Yeah, exactly. We're here to bash their heads in. Knighton, come on, really? You come out here with the same old bullshit, just like AJ. just like Hodson, just like Chaos.
Because all of you come out here with the same shit at with every fucking promo that you do. It's always the same shit. And by God, we've had enough.
Chaos needs to stop shouting like he's an edgelord. Honestly.
Knighton comes out here thinking he's a mercenary.
Because AJ comes out here with the same playground insults.
Then we get to my good old buddy Hodson, who finishes every damn promo with the same damn line. As a matter of fact, I almost will guarantee you that War Games will probably finish with the Elite Alliance saying something like, "That ain't awesome, it's awesome." You can mark my...
Hollywood, hold on. They all need to switch it up. For example, Chaos needs to stop shouting.
Knighton should take up the dock full time because he's so much fucking better than Knighton.
And AJ. Oh, AJ. There's so much wrong with your promo style that honestly, I'm thinking of retiring from promo wrestling and writing a fucking book about it.
Really, this has to stop. You're not elite. You are literally the same shit squad. Callum, why don't we show them the logo we made for them?
Tyler, what the fuck are you on about? Oh, and I didn't make them.
Fuck's sake, Callum, you had one fucking job, man. Can you never get anything done right?
This isn't about fucking logos. This is about ending something that should have been done at winter warning. You guys made the huge mistake of stepping inside this cage tonight. You could have walked away. You could have moved on. But instead, you decided to put your careers in jeopardy in the most dangerous match in all of FTW. And tonight, inside this cage, we have verbally destroyed you. We have physically destroyed you. And this ends now. Last fan standing will stand as the best in the damn
Your winners, the Elite Alliance! That settles the score. The Elite Alliance emerges victorious during War Games. Folks, we have concluded the broadcast for today. Make sure that you check out Saturday Night Turbulence each and every week on YouTube. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hearing of some commotion backstage. There's an urgent message. The Zealot says he has something to say. Let's go to that, please.
I told you. I told all of you. You guys wanted me to lead you. You guys wanted me. You guys wanted me to lead you. And now I've taken my first loss in FTW because of you, Kaza B, because you couldn't leave the High Priest alone. You just had to have a Wisconsin death match. Because of you, King of Dad Style, because you had to defend your title against stupid ass White Raven Trent. And because of you, Young Buck, because you are obsessed with Trent, even though I ended Trent months ago, all you guys had to do was stick to the plan. You wanted me to lead you. You wanted me to make you somebody. I'm done with you. I'm done with being the zealot. I'm done with last man standing. Bring TJ Michaels back because I want nothing to do with this shit-ass faction anymore. I'm done being the zealot. Kick rocks.
Wow, no shortage of last-minute surprises here at FTW War Games. Clearly, tempers are high, things are developing. Hopefully, on next week's Saturday Turbulence, we will have some answers, resolution, or some sort of semblance of what is going on. But in the meantime, thank you for joining us for this special Super Show presentation of FTW War Games. Be sure to check out our sister promotions over at Elite Marks, Heart and Soul Promotions, PPA, WGP, Revolution, RWPWF. Subscribe to the FTW Promo League YouTube channel. Turn on notifications so you can get a front seat. I am RYK, and we will see you next week at Saturday Night Turbulence.